Hello and welcome to another devlog for Peasant Uprise. This week I fulfilled a very important milestone. I've completed the Steam integration and have put together a testing build to share with internal testers through the Steam client. If you want to help out and become a tester, listen closely, as I'll share what you need to do to get a Steam key. But first, I'll go over a few changes I've made in preparation for this testing phase. So let's jump right into it. It is a weird time that we live in, and it's hard to grasp not only what's going on at the moment, but also what the future holds and how this event is going to change our perception of social beings. As a way to avoid facing a new reality, I immerse myself further into my project, celebrating each milestone as well as obsessing with each setback. Peasant Uprise doesn't leverage much of Steam features at the moment, so this step of the process was not very difficult. But I did have to follow a few steps and install a Steam Unity package to integrate Peasant Uprise into the Steam ecosystem. Then there is a different process to actually upload the build to Steam, which is the Steam SDK, which I also had to familiarize myself with. But I have to say that despite the multiple things that I had to change here and there, everything worked as expected, and in a pretty reasonable amount of time, my build was available in Steam, ready for internal distribution. The next step was to request some keys from Valve, which they had to approve. And that leads me to the final phase, and that is to distribute those keys among some brave testers. After sending the game to some close friends, it was clear to me that the video tutorial was not going to cut it. So I spent an extra week creating an interactive tutorial, hoping that it will better explain the most important game mechanics. I'm pretty happy with the new tutorial. It's short, fun, and if you mess up, it's not a big deal. I would love to hear people's feedback, so if you want to help out and test Peasant Uprise, hop onto Discord and request to become a tester. You'll receive a tester role and a Steam key, which you can use to download the game from Steam. There is a special Discord channel as well for testers where you can share your experience. Keys will be valid for a few weeks, at which time I will end the beta testing stage, and we'll move on to complete the rest of the levels and to implement some of the suggestions brought up by the testers. I'm super excited about starting to show off Peasant Uprise, and I know the criticism will be hard to take, but I do recognize its importance too. I really hope you participate and make your voice felt in the final outcome of the game. With that said, I'll see you in the next update.